Next up for routine 4 is the overhead tricep extension, the dips, and if you are not able to do the tricep dip, a close grip push-up on an incline if you're not able to do a regular push-up. So first, the overhead tricep extension. I like this exercise a lot, mostly because it blasts the triceps. This is one of the best tricep exercises out there. So you're gonna grab some ropes. I've heard you can the bars considered better for some. I've always worked with ropes. Matter of fact, I usually use 2 ropes just so I can get a little bit deeper of a stretch. So hands all the way to the edge of the rope, the back of the hands to the edge of the rope. Make sure you're not crossing your ropes over. You're gonna put the ropes behind your head and lean in real hard. You want the ropes above the back of your neck, head down. This is going to be the only exercise I really ever tell you to look down. I like to lean in real hard for this exercise because as it gets heavier, it's going to get harder for you to control the weight and it's going to pull you back. So lean in real hard so you can use all of your body weight. Flare out your elbows a little bit. Keep your knuckles together at the bottom of the exercise. Again, stretch all the way back. Feel that tricep stretch. And then as you pull out, you can pull your hands apart, right? Let me get a little closer to the camera. You're going to pull your hands apart, not down, right? It's more conducive of a movement with the triceps to pull apart, right? Breathe in, breathe out. Now, when we switch over to exercise B, we're going to do some tricep dips. Now, there's a bunch of different ways to do these. Personally, I think a neutral grip tricep dip is the best. The behind the back tricep dip focuses a little too much on the shoulders, puts them in an awkward position. I wouldn't recommend that. Instead, I would recommend the other exercise I'll show you after this. But for a proper tricep dip, probably should have done this beforehand. There we go. For a proper tricep dip, if you're at a gym or if you have dip bars at home, try to keep a neutral grip as best as possible without your wrists bending. The best way to do this is to lean forward a little bit and you can activate the chest a little bit, but if you're not there yet, you don't find that you have the stability. Shut up, Siri. Tuck your legs up, lean forward a little bit, keep your elbows in tight, try to get as deep of a stretch as you can. 1. All right, so if you can't get that deep, that's fine, work your way down. If you want to, if you have the opportunity to, use a resistance band from the top to support you and pull your weight back up. Again, that is an advanced technique. It's not for everybody, but if you've been lifting for a while, you really want to hit your chest and triceps, that's a great one. But if not, a close grip bench press or close grip push-up is a solid alternative. For right now, I'm having my clients do push-ups just because everybody wants to be able to do push-ups. We already do 2 other bench press variations. So I'm going to stick with the push-up for now. I'm not going to move the camera just because you know what a push-up is, but essentially when you approach the bar, you want your hands right underneath your shoulders, or at shoulder width, not outside shoulder width. You want to keep a close grip on this one because it's going to focus more on the triceps. Again, totally blinking. What we're trying to do for this exercise is hit the traps more than the triceps. If we can hit the chest a little bit, if we can hit the chest a little bit more instead of the triceps, not the traps, that's better. So hands at shoulder width, wrists straight, just like we did with the dips. You want to stand on your tippy toes for this one. Keep the elbows in tight, breathe in. And just like with a bench press, bar to your chest, the bottom of your chest though. So breathe in. The great thing about this incline push-up is that you are able to lower the bar and increase the intensity. So the higher it is, the easier it is. The lower it is, the harder it is. And obviously the goal is to get down to the floor, be able to do a push-up on the floor. I would recommend starting out at 8, work your way up to 12. If you can work your way up to 12, lower the bar down to increase intensity.